Do you have a large family or party of people coming up to the Smoky Mountains, Pigeon Forge, or Gatlinburg?
If so, you'll want to check out Osprey Landing right behind us. We just checked in, so let's go on a tour. Welcome to Osprey Landing, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story cabin. You're now entering a stress-free zone. I want to tell you a little bit about that now because when you book cabins, it takes you a while, right? I know it takes me several hours, so we're going to take the stress out of finding a cabin to stay here in Pigeon Forge. This place is so cozy and comfy. This kitchen has everything you need to make a meal in here for a family of 8 or 9. If you have a retreat coming in here, there's plenty of space. I'm gonna start right here with this full-size refrigerator. We've already got our water in there. Make sure you hydrate during the summer months. You got your pots and pans here, you got utensils, you got your knife block. You even have spices here, a full-size microwave, stove, all kinds of other utensils, plates and cups. You got a toaster. You have one of my favorites, especially if you love tea, a water boiler, electric boiler, your Keurig. Look at this, there's a carousel full of different teas and coffees. Look, oh, donut shop. You've got some snackies here for the early morning, late night munchies maybe. Of course, there goes Wes. You got more cups for your coffee. Oh, look at these little mini cups. Look, that's cute. You got all your silverware there. I think I skipped these, but it's got a bunch more utensils in here.
Wow, thermometer if you cook a turkey or something. Nice.
Turkey or barbecue. More bowls, mixing bowls, and pans. You got your sink, all your cleaning supplies is down here. Full-size dishwasher. Trilly, you want to help me? And this is our little girl, Trilly. We brought her on our vacation. Cavan's Cabins is pet friendly and she's enjoying it here. Look at her. She's just having a ball.
You having fun, Trill? You having fun? Yeah?
Oh. Did she smudge the lens?
No, I don't think so. Well, hang on, maybe. I'm gonna clean it here.
Over here is your barbecue grill utensils, plasticware. And then this is kind of neat. This little like everything drawer over here. I've seen a couple of first aid kits in here already. You have an emergency key for bed and bath, some flashlights and batteries, a lighter. So those little things that you might forget, you know, when you're packing, they have them here. And over here, ooh, this is like your fine glassware.
Ooh.
So for a nice,
Join me for a brandy.
Brandy or wine.
Or a moonshine.
We're gonna move over here to this table. You could fit probably about 9 people here. So like 4 smaller people, 3 bigger people over here, 3 over here, and then 2 on each side. So I'd say like 8 or 9 people at this table. We love the decor in here. It's just right for this cabin. It gives it a really nice feel. We're gonna move along to this living area over here. They have a hook, which I love. They even have doggy bags. So if you have your little doggo friend, you got some doggy disposal bags here. You also have some remotes here. This is your living room TV remote. Balcony lights are over here. You got some towels. We'll get to those later. Fireplace, one of those digital fireplaces. Oh, I thought I stepped on Trilly. Over here you've got your sofa, but this isn't any sofa. It's actually a sofa bed. And right over here on the seat, you have all of your linens and pillows for your sofa bed.
Are you inspecting, Trilly?
Trilly is inspecting.
You're inspecting?
And just like our other cabin, they have the guest book, so make sure that you sign the guest book if you do come over here. Leave a nice little note for Cavan's Cabins. They also have your welcome guide. So this tells you the ins and outs of the cabin. It tells you TV instructions, your Wi-Fi, house rules. What I love is the recommendations, because let's say you didn't get to do your homework about Pigeon Forge, they got you covered here at Cavan's Cabins.
Okay, I just want to make a quick note here. The first line item on here under recommendations where to eat, the first thing is griddle cakes at Crockett's breakfast camp.
Really?
Yes.
No. Yes! Crockett's is one of our must go-to spots when we come to the Smoky Mountains. So it's really cool to see this in here. It's about a 20 to 30 minute drive, a beautiful drive through the Smoky Mountains. Oh, Kate's Cove, Klingman's Dome, Gatlinburg Sky Park. You make the bridge bounce more.
That's the fun of it.
Oh no! Oh, look at that. Five Oaks Farm Kitchen. We actually just went there today. We'll be doing a YouTube video about that one too. That's only about, what, like maybe less than a 10-minute drive from here? It's really close, but they actually had really good breakfast and they were open till 3. So you have your sofa bed, your table, another chair, a nice little fixture over here with Alexa. They have Alexa over here, and they also have instructions on how to use Alexa in the cabin. So those of you that are used to Alexa, they've got her here. One last thing in this area is that they have a doggy bed with a couple of blankies over here. So if you're bringing your little doggo, you can tell how pet friendly they are here. I'm going to show you another little pet friendly area as well. So they have a mat with a couple of bowls here. So if you have 2 dogs, you're all set to go. They have that right here for you. We didn't know, so we brought our own little Trilly bowls, but yeah, you don't have to travel with extra stuff because they got it here. And also because there are stairs, a little story, Trilly learned about stairs yesterday for the very first time ever. So she's not too sure yet. She did make it up, but they have a gate here. So that was located right inside this closet here, which is also your laundry room. They do have an iron board, a vacuum, and also you don't have to worry about bringing laundry detergent. They've got you covered.
You might say, how can Trilly have never climbed stairs? Well, we're Floridians, we're Flatlanders. We have a single floor house. The entire time we've had her, we've never been to a place where she's needed to climb stairs. So they were a little new for her. So if she doesn't get hurt, we have this. But it's also gonna be handy if you have a family here that's got little ones, toddlers, babies, you don't want them near the stairs. So a big plus in this cabin, right here, like Melissa said, stored inside of the laundry area.
Do you like the stairs? Do you like the stairs? No? You don't really like the stairs, do you? You're still not sure. Oh. All right, we're gonna go check out the first bedroom. What do you think? What do you think? You ready to go check out the first bedroom? Let's go. Come on, come on, let's go. Let's go check out the first bedroom. This is your larger bedroom, so it's kind of like the master bedroom of the cabin. You have a nice sized king bed, and of course, the decor in here. The cabin is my happy place. When you're in a cabin, it's always a happy place. Over here, you've got a TV, a nice piece of furniture with some good storage. On the first drawer, there was a fleece blanket in here. You got some hangers over here, more storage up here, and then you have the master bath. You have a really nice sized bathroom down here, a lot of space on the sink, a couple of drawers. You got more towels over here, a laundry basket. Also, what I like in here is the lighting. So when you're putting your makeup on, there's really good lighting in here. But you've got your bathtub over here with your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Just a few more things about this first bedroom downstairs. You've got a luggage rack right here. And one of Wes's favorite things, a full-size fan with a light.
Yes! Love me a good ceiling fan when I'm sleeping.
A couple of things when you walk into your cabin. Here's your AC thermostat. You've got more hooks over here to hang your coats, handbags, umbrellas, anything like that. These are your remotes for outside. So this is your outdoor TV and fireplace remote right here. And then a full-size mirror so you can check yourself out when you head to the parks. Dollywood. We're gonna do something a little different, and Wes is actually gonna give you the tour upstairs.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and do a good job with this. Usually Melissa does these tours, so I'm gonna try and make you proud, babe. All right, so on the second level, you have 2 more bedrooms and 2 more bathrooms, but there's some bonus stuff up here too that I'll get to and I'll show you. But right when you come up on the landing, you've got all these games on the wall, and they're like these magnetic, like you got backgammon, you got checkers, you've got like a Scrabble type game, I think. You got tic-tac-toe, and you've also got chess. But the cool thing is you can stand here and you can play like standing here. But the neat thing is you can take them, slide them up, pull them off the wall, go over and sit down at the table and play them also. So let's see if I can get this thing back on the wall. Now we're gonna go to the first bedroom on the second level, which is right over here. So it looks like we got a king-size bed in here, nice and squishy. We got 2 nightstands here on each side. Now one thing that you want to be aware of is that the nightstands, they don't have any USB plugs on them. So when you come here, make sure you bring your little USB brick that you can plug into one of the 110s. Pro tip, right over here you've got a little rack that you can hang your clothes on. There's a luggage, what do you call these? Luggage
rack.
Luggage rack, you got that over here in the corner. Right here you've got your full-size TV and you've got a dresser.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing because you make so much fun out of me saying little and you said this little rack over here. If you knew how much grief you gave me for saying little all the time.
You know, she's always doing these and I never do these tours. Anyhow, as I was saying, you've got this nice little dresser, You've got this nice dresser over here. We've got drawers on the top of it, so plenty of storage space. Very nice. We've got a ceiling fan right up there, and we've got controls for the ceiling fan right over here on the wall, which also controls the light and your TV remote. Very important. We're gonna go right across the hall to the first bathroom on the second level. Okay, so we've got a single sink, and right here we've got the makeup towel, which I know you ladies love. All right, let's explore the drawers here. What do we have? Oh, we've got extra towels down here. And we've got some extra toilet paper, another first aid kit, a little basket of some sort. We got a dustpan back there and a plunger. And we've got this, oh look, it's like a view of the Smoky Mountains in your shower. Very cool. Got the shower. Nice little wood design on the wall. And now we're gonna go to the second bedroom on the second floor. Also, you'll probably notice they have fire extinguishers strategically placed all over the cabin, so that's a good thing. Okay, now this room is kind of a fun one, especially if you've got kids. They've got bunk beds, and who doesn't love bunk beds? So you've got your upper and lower bunk bed here. You've got a little shelf here with some books. Oh look, what would Dolly do? How convenient.
What would Dolly do?
Which is funny because Dollywood is literally about 15 minutes from here. Got a big full-size TV right over here on top of a dresser with ample storage room. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers. A fun little beanbag chair over there in the corner. And kind of hidden back over here, I don't know if you can see it or not, you got a little desk with a little lamp on it.
Oh.
Next, we're gonna take you to the second bathroom on the second floor, which is right this way. But before we go into the other bathroom, here is your thermostat that will control the temperature up here on the second floor. So this bathroom is a little bit bigger. You've got 2 sinks here instead of the one that's across the hall. So if there's a couple that's staying on this floor, this might be the better bathroom for them to use. You never know what you have until it's gone. Toilet paper, for instance. That could be a problem. And now the reason that I'm doing the tour here on the upper floor, right here, it's game time. We've got a game room right here. And what kid or big kid wouldn't love that? We've got foosball right here. And we've got some arcade units, which are really cool. Now, each of these arcade units have multiple games on them, like a couple hundred games apiece, from Pac-Man to Metroid to, what was the game you said you saw?
Bubble Bobbles.
Bubble Bobbles.
Bubbly Bobbles, something like that.
So this is super cool. I'll be playing some Pac-Man later, just like we were playing at the other cabin. I thought this was kind of cool over here. Hide and seek world champion. I'm a kind of a Bigfoot lore person, so when I saw that, that's cool. It speaks to me.
I could see a lot of families spending a lot of time up here because you can make your own popcorn up here. How cool is that?
I do love playing foosball, so I would be spending a lot of time at this foosball table.
One final area that I wanted to talk about at this cabin is this nice outdoor area. They have a TV, a fireplace, a nice sofa, a table, and you also have a jacuzzi on this side. But just think of it this way. You had a long day in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, you've been walking around Dollywood all day, and to come back to your cabin and be able to relax outside here with a cozy fireplace and a good TV show or movie, what more could you want? What a beautiful couple of days here at Osprey Landing in Pigeon Forge.
if you guys have a family or a party of around 8 people, then you should really consider checking out a property like Osprey Landing. There are a ton of things to do just in this cabin, with the game room and all the TVs they have in here. We also wanted to mention that they have an upstairs balcony that's got a sitting area and some swings. There's definitely no shortage of things to do, especially being right here in the mix off the Parkway in Pigeon Forge. Literally, it's what, a
5-minute drive to the Parkway.
So you've got Dollywood right up the road, about 15 minutes away. You've got all the attractions. You've got the Smoky Mountains.
The island right across the way.
You could come here for a couple of weeks and still not do everything there is to do in the Pigeon Forge area, and also over at Gatlinburg. Only a short 15 to 20 minute drive, a beautiful drive over to Gatlinburg. Melissa and I also wanted to extend a special thank you to Cavan's Cabins for hosting us at their Osprey Landing property. Now, in addition to this property, they also have another property called the Eagle's Nest on the other side of the Pigeon Forge Parkway. Their Eagle's Nest property is only about 5 minutes away from Dollywood, and it sleeps up to 4 people. So if you have a smaller party, you might want to check that one out. It's also a great property. We'll put the link to that tour down in the description.
We want to thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. And with that, remember, every meal is a memory.
And every trip is a story. Pigeon Forge. And every trip is a story.
Oh gosh!
Epic fail! And every trip is a story. That was a good one.
Ouch! Shadow. No shadow. Shadow. Ooh.